What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, we're going over all the Season 5 operator bundles that have been revealed with today's blog. So if you do find the video informative or helpful at any point, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to help us on the road to 500K. Also, a reminder, I did post 2 videos earlier. So the first one went over Black Ops 7, new marketing showcasing a new operator, early teasers, and more in regards to the reveal. And then the second one went over every single Battle Pass operator and early showcasing at the weapon blueprints, the content, and all of that good stuff. So I'll have those videos linked down in the description. This one's going to focus on the store bundles. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The first one, it says right here, store highlights, new Reactive and Mastercraft bundles. The first one is Tracer Pack, the Replacer Commander Battleman. We did sort of talk about this because they revealed it in the last blog post, but just to give you a refresher, it says 2 warriors, 1 replacer, crawl out of the jungle in an olive green combat jacket with a strong bandana, accessorizing with the Strike Force operator skin, and crush the puny primitive enemies with the replacement warrior skin. So just like quite a couple of the other replacer operator bundles we've seen, he does come in with 2 different skin variations. They said there's going to be a total of 11 different items within this bundle, such as the Pinpoint ASVAL AR blueprint, the Maximum Doom Ladger SMG blueprint, the Burning Tracers and Violent Explosion death effect for these weapons, and then there's also the Underbrush Cleaver blueprint, also with the Violent Explosion death effect. Alongside that, there's a new finishing move called the Elbow Room, the Relaxing Burn Emo, Replacement Dynamite Weapon Charm, Muscle Free Animated Calling Card, Replacement Time Loading Screen, and the Warrior's Pose Animated Emblem. Going on to the next bundle that we have, this is the crossover that we have for this update, and so far the only one that's been announced, but this is Tracer Pack, I Know What You Did Last Summer. It says hunt down the perpetrators that dare to stay silent with the Fisherman Operator skin with 10 separate bundle items. Don the Slicker and Rain Terror on your enemies with the new Fisherman Operator. Reel in the eliminations with the dreaded Harpoon XM4 Assault Rifle Blueprint. Catch yourself live one with the curved Kohler C9 SMG Blueprint with the Bloody Honk Tracers and the Fish Chum Death Effect. There's also going to be the Lethal Hook Melee Weapon Blueprint with Fish Chum Death Effect, which is the one that you see in the artwork. And then there's also things like the Inevitable Demise Emo, Got a Live One Finishing Move, Get Hook Calling Card, Good Cleaning Emblem, I Know What You Did Loading Screen, and Your Next Spray. So this is what the crossover looks like. I believe it's probably going to release within like the first week or 2 of the update, just because the movie released quite a couple of weeks ago already, and it wouldn't make sense for them to hold on to the bundle after the update goes live. The next bundle that we have is the Tracer Pack I Dead to Mastercraft Ultra Skin. It says right here, or first off, this is the image and the artwork, and this is going to be a Mastercraft bundle. It says master the elements to do your bidding and attempt interdimensional exploration as Carver, and that does make sense because this is going to be a zombies bundle and they usually use a crew member. This comes with the Elementalist Ultra Skin with 3 weapon options. Disintegrate any barrier that stands in your way with the Bio Scrambler Mastercraft Blueprint for the new ABR A1 Assault Rifle. It's very rare that we get a Mastercraft for a brand new weapon, so it's a good thing that they've done that here. That means if you purchase this bundle, you will automatically unlock it without having to grind out the Battle Pass. And if you don't know what the ABR is, that is the AUG. Then it says existence is futile in the face of the Unmaker Blueprint for the LC10 SMG, both with green runic tracers and the Mystery Box Death Effect. I'm curious to see what the Mystery Box Death Effect is going to look like. And it says, remember to feed the hungry earth using the broken down remains of your targets with the Reclamator Mastercraft Blueprint for the Wonderwaffe DG2. So that's 2 Mastercrafts in one bundle. I don't think this is going to be a cheap bundle. And then they said diagnose interdimensional anomalies with the Excruciate Finishing Move, Sucker Punch Weapon Charm, Mystic Crafter Calling Card, Wyvern's Gift Large Decal, Forbidden Knowledge Loading Screen before popping a Perkaholic Ultra Gobblegum. So that's the zombies bundle we have for this update. The next one we have is the Tracer Pack Behemoth Ultra Skin. And looking at the operator, it looks like Bane, just sort of reminds me of him. And it says, crown yourself the new ruler of the wastelands with the Armored Wreck Future Dust Bowl attire for Bayan. Eliminate rival gangs with the Thunder Mole Cypher 091 Assault Rifle Blueprint. Adaptly thin in the mobs with the Swift Blockade C9 SMG Blueprint. And bulldoze your way into a rival compound with the Obstructor ASG 89 Shotgun Blueprint. All three of these will have the teal spike tracers and the spike growth death effect. Then it says, be the battering ram and smash barricades with the world crumbler emote, not to mention the bulwark weapon charm, the burning shield emblem, scalding loading screen, and everything ends spray. So this is the content that comes in with this bundle. They don't tell you the price or the release date of any of these bundles. Then the next one that we have, more of a Milsim realistic one. This is the Tracer Pack Dogs of War. Dare to win and set an example for others to follow with Tracer Pack Dogs of War with the skins for both British operators of the Rogue Black Ops faction. Payne gets tactical in the SAS Directive skin alongside Park's Lieutenant Dark Combat Fatigue Beret uniform. Stand at the front lines and protect with the Noble Shield blueprint for the PPSH-41 SMG and earn the accolades with the Airborne Defender blueprint for the AEK-973 Marksman Rifle. Both weapons come with the red tracers and the Severance death effect. Strike back and lay on the pressure with the Sword Insight Reticle, the back-to-back calling card, Honorable Duo loading screen, and Intimidating Service large decal. So that's everything you need to know about this bundle. The next one we have, this is Tracer Pack Scream Park Mastercraft. It looks here like this is the Mastercraft where it's like a roller coaster type of theme that they got going on with it, and I'm assuming that's what the inspect animation is also gonna have. But it says ensure safety and show the newbies the ropes when operating the theme park with the Thrill Guide operator skin for woods. Unfortunately, they don't show the operator in the artwork. It says then craft the most wicked, diabolical, blood pumping thrill ride ever with the Adrenaline Rush Mastercraft blueprint for the Kilo 141 AR, and let the undead have their fun with the Ghoulish Frenzy blueprint for the SWAT 5.56 Marksman Rifle. Both weapons feature acid yellow tracers and coaster cart crush death effect. So you can see here, this is also going to be a zombies bundle. Then you have throw your hands up and scream as you inflict mayhem on your foes, courtesy of the Deadly Ride finishing move, along with the Expedition Ghoul weapon charm, Ride to Die For loading screen, Undeadly Photo large decal, Keep Heads Down calling card, and the Dead Totem spray. The next bundle that we have here is the Tracer Pack Skybreaker Mastercraft Ultra Skin. So we have here, it looks like some sort of like a warrior Greek sort of theme that they got going on, but at the same time, sort of boxer, if you will. But it says right here, take to the skies under the watchful gaze of the gods, slaying the mighty beasts and seeking praise for their prowess with the Bellerophon Ultra Skin for woods. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Behead a serpent and forge its remains into a fist of might with the Dracone Bane Mastercraft blueprint for the new Boxing Gloves melee, complete with the Spearhead death effect. So chances are this bundle is going to be releasing when the event for like the 90s action hero event goes live, and that's probably going to be a way that you can get the boxing gloves without having to do the event. Now, alongside that, they also say here, it has the Spearhead Death FX, and then it says empower yourself with confidence with the Hero's Hubris blueprint for the KSV SMG, and rain down an Inferno with the Wingfire blueprint for the Maelstrom shotgun. Both weapons come with the Blue Arrow tracers and Spearhead Death effect. Prove your metal with the Mount Up Emo, Guard Break Sticky Grenade Skin Lethal, Flexing Power Calling Card, Warrior's Reign loading screen, Serrated Skull Weapon sticker, and the Hubris spray. The next bundle that we have is the Tracer Pack Grease Monkey Reactive Ultra Skin. Looks like an animated, cel-shaded sort of style that we have. It says throw a wrench into the gears with this motor-savvy, anime-inspired bundle. Motor oil and grease are just makeup for Sev's Gear Jockey Ultra Skin. Fix the impossible with the Workshop Flow Reactive Blueprint for the LC-10 SMG. So this does feature that reactive sort of effect to it. Tool up for a fight with the Toolkit Blueprint for the FFAR Assault Rifle. Both blueprints come with cel-shaded tool tracers and tools explosion death effect. Then it says gear up for battle and drop enemies with tough love courtesy of the Kawaii knockout finishing move, engineering love emo, steeple jack calling card, fixer emblem, Meowkey wrench, large decal, and pretty fix loading screen. And once again, this is the anime bundle that we have here for this update. The next one that we have, this is called the Tracer Pack Bacterium. From the image as well as what it looks like here, it doesn't seem like it's going to have a Mastercraft or any sort of Ultra Skin effect, so probably one of the cheaper bundles that they've shown so far. It says if you're feeling queasy, there's a perfect cure for feeling ill. Live and breathe in all the toxins you like with Grey's Quarantine Officer Skin. I'm surprised they're using a lot of zombie crew member skins, maybe because it's like the finale and all that. It says flood the infirmaries with the sickening blueprint for the Ladra SMG, and then spread a little pestilence with the contaminate blueprint for the Maelstrom shotgun, both arriving with the lime green tracers. Treat the undead as lab rats with the Affliction blueprint for the DR-111 Beam Smasher wonder weapon. Doesn't look like they have death effects with these blueprints, but it says follow doctor's orders and seek to equip the Viral Reticle, the Poison Trail calling card, Disease Weapon sticker, Source Spray, and hospitalize yourself with a Broken Haul, courtesy of the On the House Gobblegum. So many zombie bundles this update. What are your thoughts on the bundles that they've shown so far? There's definitely going to be a lot more, and we're going to go over all of them once the update is live. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.